Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and I have this week's Meta-Byte. So at the time of recording, we wrapped up yesterday, at the time of recording, our weekly event on the GFG Discord. Link will be in the dibbly doobop, and every week, Monday, 7 p.m. EST, we hold an event. This week, we had 36 players, which was great turnout, so we have top 8 deck lists. Before we get into the deck list, just a big shout out to Eggman and his website, Eggman Events, where he does these pie chart breakdowns of regionals, premier events, as well as some local events like the GFG Discord event. Thank you again, Eggman, for hosting us on your website and for bringing people just knowledge. Shout out to Max DePera for streaming and commentating the event. I joined him. We got a little off topic this week. We're kind of a variety stream with Digimon on in the background, but that's okay. And just shout outs to everyone who's been hosting and streaming the events for GFG, trying to get different communities to mingle, different types of streams, different, just outlooks on the game. But without further ado, let's talk about these top 8 deck lists. The breakdown, we had 4 Beelzemon X, 1 Diaboromon, 1 Red Hybrid, and 2 Hunter decks. So pretty exciting overall for the breakdown there. 8th place, we have Clay, our boy, Cardfight King himself, and he played Beelzemon X. He's got the Yaman eggs. Who's on what squad? Who's on the Yaman squad? Who's on the Pagumon squad? I feel like a lot of people are on the Yaman squad. He plays the 4 Impamon X, 4 EX2 Impamon, 4 of the starter deck Impamon, and his 13th rookie is the BT6 Impamon. I feel like a lot of people are opting for that 13th Impamon, and it's just like the choice whether you want this one or the BT2 Impamon, which one you choose. Regardless, he's got 4 Wizardmon X, 4 Wizardmon, 1 Witchmon. I love that spread. He's got the 4 Ballmon from the starter deck, 1 BT10 Ballmon, and 1 Ballmon X Antibody. We see 2 Beelzemon X, 3 of the Beelzemon from EX2, and 2 starter deck Beelzemon, along with a single blast mode, 2 7th full clusters, an X Antibody, 4 Deathslinger, 4 Rivals Barrage, and 3 Iron Mako. Overall solid list. I think this is pretty standard for what we can see from Beelzemon X lists. Realistically, Beelzemon X lists are like, the same 43, 44 cards, maybe different ratios, maybe some tech choices, but it is a solid deck. You do need to be prepared for it, know what it does, know what your game plan is to play against it, because in this format it is consistent and strong. In the 7th place, this is pretty exciting, we have Diaboromon, piloted by Daniel Davis. He took this to 7th place out of 36 players. Pretty good feat. We got the 5 Sunamons, 1 from BT5 and 4 from BT2. We have the Caramon suite, the 4 BT2 Caramon, 4 BT5 Caramon, and 4 EX1 Caramon. We have the Kurisarimon suite, 4 of the BT2, 3 of the BT5, and 3 of the promo. We have 7, 8 of the Inframon. So we have 4 BT2, 3 of the BT5, and 1 EX1. 3 of that BT5 Diaboromon, 4 of the EX2 Diaboromon, and that's it. 3 Quartzmon. It's like secret Diaboromon support. We have 1 Armageddon, 3 Catastrophe Cannon, 1 Ultimate Flare, 1 Izzy, and 4 Errata. Really interesting deck. I think really fun. It could really work. It's just crazy that he took Diaboromon and did pretty well with it. So congrats to Daniel. Congrats on 7th. 6th place, we have Beelzemon X. Again, it's going to look pretty standard overall. I won't delve into this one too much, but you could take a look on screen about his ratios. Nothing too crazy. He does run the 1 Mist boost, which is a little different from Clay's list. But, Beelzemon X, baby. So, yeah, take a look at his ratios, his choices on what numbers he ran and all of that. Just make time to go through these other ones. That was Joe Browning. In 5th place, we have Evan with his Beelzemon X, opting for the Calling of Darkness, 2 blast mode. Him also going with the BT2 Impmon for his 13th rookie. Very similar, very similar. You know, check out the ratios. Check out the ratios. Then we have Pedro with his Hunter's deck, which looks like the hyperlink might be broken, but that's okay. 3rd place Hunter's deck. Let's look at V Passion's Hunter list. He ran the 4 Modimons, of course, 2 Akaki, 3 Drac, 4 Gumdra, 4 Psych, 4 of the King version, 4 Damamon, 2 Tuarmon, 4 Arrestramon, only 1 Clockmon, 1 Omnishout, 4 of the Superior mode, 1 Quartz, 1 Overflowing Power, 1 of that old U, then a 4-4-3-3 split on the Tamers. So really with these, it is ratios. We do see a lot of the same cards in these decks. It's not a lot of tech. Some people are running the Overflowing Power, some people aren't. I feel like the rookie lineup is pretty solid. It's a very strong deck. It breaks a lot of the conventional rules of the game. It has a lot of interesting plays. It has a lot of stuff you could chew on with this deck. I really enjoy the play style, honestly, because it is very non-conventional and lets you kind of think your way out of a situation. I don't like that there's no real security bombs, but I mean, that's something you got to live with. Crossheart had the same problem. I just like to get lucky sometimes. In 2nd place, we have Gabriel Sosa with Beelzemon X. Let's talk about the highest rating Beelzemon X deck in this event. So we do see the 4 Yamons. He's on Team Yamon. We have 4 Impmon X, 3 of the BT2 Impmon, 1 of the BT6 Impmon, 4 of the Impmon from EX2, and 4 of the Stardeck Impmon. So just a big suite of Impmons. Just a lot of Impmons. We do see 2 of the Wizardmon X, 4 Wizardmon, and 2 Witchmon. 2 of that Ballmon from BT10, and 3 from the starter deck. 2-2-2 split of the Beelzemon and Beelzemon X's. A single Beel Star, a single Blast Mode, 2 7th full cluster, then the 4-4-3 split of the Rival's Barrage, the Deathslinger, and Iron Mako. The Beel Star, I mean, obviously, now we see why he runs such a large suite of Impmons. He's trying to get that advantage going. But I like this deck, you know. I like more Impmon focused, Impmon centric, kind of rookie rush with that splash of tower in it. He did do very well with his record, and he's getting one of them brand new playmats that we're giving out. So congrats to Gabriel. And the winner, surprisingly, was not Beelzemon X this week. I think it might be the first week in a while it wasn't Beelzemon X. We see Red Hybrid. Justin and his Red Hybrid list. He's running the 4 Yokomon. That new egg is just really strong with this archetype. We do see the 4 BT12 Flamemon, 3 of that BT4 Flamemon, just a single BT6 Flamemon with the piercing, and 4 of the BT7 Flamemon, a single Neemon, and 2 Bokomon, so not going too overboard on those the white support cards. 4 of the BT12 Aguni, 4 of the BT12 Burning Gray, 4 of the BT7 Burning Gray, 4 of the BT7 Aldamon, 3 of that BT12 Emperor Greymon, and 2 of the BT7 Emperor Greymon. Single Blitz Omni. You gotta have the Blitz Omni. Omni for game all the time. 2 Gravity Crush, 3 Atomic Inferno, and then the 4 new Takuya and 4 old Takuya. Solid deck. It's got a lot of power. It's got a lot of, you know, options in aggression, and it's pretty consistent. I mean, he went undefeated, 5-0, which is no small feat. You know, he played against a lot of Beals, played against a lot of Hunters. He's, you know, this deck, it has good options in the meta for sure. I think if, you know, you're red boy at heart, you know, if you're like me, you're used to being a red boy, maybe you dust off that color. Maybe you come back to it. Maybe you take this for a spin. I do really like this deck. Maybe I'm going to take it for a spin. We're going to see. But anyway, all in all, thank you everyone who played. Thank you everyone for your support, continued support. Thank you for every member of the Discord and everyone who makes just making this content really great. I know that I've been less frequent. I'm not trying to make excuses. I've been super busy, just kind of changing my lifestyle up a little bit. I'm going to try and start doing bigger backlogs of gameplay videos so that I have stuff to upload throughout the week when I kind of get stuck on stuff. But anyway, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves, and be the Digi-Destin you want to see in the world. You know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.